Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, you telling me back again for another one? Footy talk settings, new guest on the channel, Rob. Marv, what you telling me, fam?
What's good, brother?
Yeah, man, big up the chat as well. Yeah, I mean, you already know what it is. Best community here, bruv. And we got a lot of things to talk about. Yes, he is an Arsenal fan. You know what I'm saying? We got enough Arsenal fans in here already. You know what I'm saying? Man's got the throwback Bergkamp kit. Man, I was saying to him, man's got the kit from when Arsenal used to be on bodies, fam. That's when I used to fear them, man. You get me? I used to fear them, man, them times, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Fear them, man, them times, you know. Yes.
Bruv, them times I used to fear Arsenal, you know, because I knew it was United or Arsenal for the league. And I just knew if they were feeling it, it was kind of long. Do you know what I'm saying? But now it's looking a bit, I don't know.
Yeah, but you, man, now, like, I got brethren at United Sports, innit? So obviously growing up their whole life, like 13 titles, like they used to win, innit? So for United fans now, yeah, your thing must be insane, because you know what your thing is like? It's like Tottenham overtaking Arsenal and then just going on the maddest run. I can't imagine that. But that's what's happened to you, man. City was like your little brothers, like, man, you weren't doing that. And then they started to like gradually, Now they're better than you. They're giving you 5-0.
Now, bro, I hear it. Hey, we're getting thumped up, but the thing is, the difference is, yeah, we can chat shit and say them man are cheaters and they're doing illegal things and that, bro. Like, at least we got an excuse, blood. When you lot were finishing behind Tottenham, yeah, and Tottenham had owners that weren't spending money, yeah, it was looking mad. I can't lie. So it's just one of them things.
Tottenham team was decent there, though. Then remember they had a little run where they had like the Modric, the Bell.
Yeah,
like,
but they averaged a minus net spend, bruv, in that time.
Yeah, I hear that. Remember, we had the stadium to pay for, so that's what Wenger was thinking. We got to pay for our stadium, so I'm not going to spend no money. Remember, we could have been Leeds United, you know. They could have kept spending, and then out of the blue, we're in Division 2, League 2 or something, League 1.
I hear it. No, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones where now it's looking like, I don't know, it's a Patrice Evra thing, it's a next season thing, it's a Netflix thing, innit? Because Liverpool won again. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? I was speaking to Joe Black yesterday because he posted something on his story and I was killing him. I was like, brother, act like you've been here before. You know them ones there. You see Arsenal, yeah, bro. I grew up, yeah, bruv, respecting that football club, yeah. And now these men are posting pictures of Saka like Jesus rose from the dead. It's like, brother, you man had Bergkamp and Henry and Vieira and Fabregas and brother came back from an injury. Why are you talking like he's the first player to get injured and come back?
No, but you know what the difference is? You know, like sometimes, like when like you buy a player is different, but when you when the players come through your ranks and they're doing it, yeah, that's what Saka is. Because remember, in terms of Arsenal, we've had Henry's, Bergkamp's, yeah, but like when the players come from Hale End and he's come through the team, but then he's become the man, it's like it's a different. Imagine Rashford for you, man. But imagine Rashford being he turns up every week, like, and he's doing bits. You'd hold him in like higher regard than you would a signing. And if that makes sense, you get me?
100%. I'll hold him in a higher regard than he is a signing, but I'm not going to pretend that he's Eric Cantona, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
In the league, and you look at goal assist, like he was ahead of Salah at one point. Before he got injured, I think he was like him and Salah weren't too far off each other.
Yeah, but see,
that's
crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is Saka is serious though. He's a baller still.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying, act like you've been here before. Like, you man have seen your team win titles. Bruv, listen, like, you man have been in real title races. You've had real gunman, and these man are going on like it's their first baddie. You know them ones. That's how man are moving. You know, that's how you're moving. Man are moving like, yo, that's your first boom thing, bro. Because bruv, when man get their first baddie, they start moving mad.
Yeah, but you see United fans, you know what? You know how you move. You man move like the old man at the barbershop. That's how United fans are moving right now. Like they used to have the COK back in 2001. Like that's how you man are moving still. you man are moving like, nah. You see us when nah. But allow it, man. Last time you man had the whip, there was mahogany dash on the dashboard.
Nah, man said man had the Dupe cologne on and that.
Brother, Dupe, Versace blue jeans. That's what you man's cologne was. You get me?
Like, hey, no, we're starving. I can't lie. We are starving though. I'm not even gonna lie.
I feel sorry for you, man, because you see me, I'm a fan of football. So although I'm not a United supporter, I appreciate the Ferguson era. Ollie Ball, I appreciate Ollie Ball, bro. Like, I remember that I was looking at a clip when it was like Pogba, Martial, Rashford, Lingard.
Yeah, that was Man Them United, and now it's now. We ain't got no more black men now.
But you didn't realize what you had at that point. A lot of United fans said, Ollie should go, man. But then the moment Ollie left, it's like everything evaporated, bro.
Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? It's like we were a victim of the time that we were in, though, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you need to realize it's just like you, man, with Unai. The reason why Unai got dashed as quick as he got dashed is because man was still holding on to the Wenger era. Because in hindsight, what Unai did at Arsenal was not sackable compared to what man has seen Arteta survive multiple times. Do you get it? It's the same with us. When we look at the stuff that Oli did and even the stuff that Jose did and even Van Gaal, if you compare that to what Ten Hag survived doing and how much he spent, it's like the further away we get from our glory days, the more man are tolerating. You get me?
Yeah, I get that. But I feel like if Arsenal, if you look at the squad that Arsenal have now and the squad Emery had, it's day and night, bro. Like the squad is like What of a better word? That squad was disgusting, bro. Like,
Yeah, but your best players in the Emery team are still your best players now. Saka, Martinelli.
no, but remember in them days, the back four was Mustafi,
Nah, it was dead. I know.
Kalashina,
Last
what his
night,
name
yeah,
is.
it was a mad thing.
You
Yeah,
had Guendouzi in the middle, but
yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts,
the team was
bro.
horrible, bro.
It
Like,
was nuts.
I remember any top 6 team we played, we were losing, bro.
No,
City
you're right.
lost, United probably a loss, Liverpool lost. Like, that's it. Whereas now you can see the team, the back four, the mid, like it's a good team. We just need if we had a striker, it's a different team, bro.
No, you've been saying that since Aubameyang left.
And
You're
that's
right about that with Unai. But my thing is, yeah, when you look at the amount of money that Arteta spent, yeah, like 700+ million, yeah, and the wage bill that he has now with the Havertzes and the Jesuses on big monies and the Zinchenko's and that. Unai never had the same amount of money to spend, and he wasn't dealing with the same thing. So it's kind of hard to compare them, innit? The further away you get from where you were,
yeah,
because that was fresh off the Wenger out thing. And remember, man wanted Wenger out and he was still winning FA Cups.
yeah.
So like now it's like you lot finished 8th twice, manager survived, then 5th, manager survived, and one trophy in 6 years.
No, but you can see the because remember, in terms of the Unai period, yeah, we had a good forward line, but our defense was horrid.
Yeah.
Whereas now we've got a great defense and a mediocre forward line. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's switched. Because if we had Aubameyang in this team on how his form was then, it'd be a different Arsenal. Because you can see we create chances, but we don't finish them. No. Odegaard is not as clinical as a Bruno, for example. Like,
yeah. No.
And if Saka's missing from that team, but I remember we've had periods this season where Odegaard's been gone and Saka. Martinelli's been gone. Like, so although we've been strong defensively, midfield wise and up front, it's been a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? So if we sort that out, and also you can see the progression from 8th, 5th, 2nd.
Yeah.
You could, do you know what I'm saying? Whereas United, it's been, I don't know, 2nd with Mourinho.
It's been up, down. It's 2nd, and then we finished 3rd with Ten Hag. With Oli, I think we finished 2nd one time. It's been up and down.
3rd, but then now you're doing that. You're going backwards now.
Yeah, 100%. 100% we are. And that's why really and truly next season is gonna let man know, well, this summer, what we do in the summer, and then how we play next season is gonna let me know what these man are on. Do you know what I mean? Because I know these man they're bluffing at the moment. There's a lot of madness going on. So I don't know. It's just a weird season, just in general. Like even today, you got Spurs versus flipping Chelsea. Spurs are nowhere, blood, right now. Spurs are where we are.
Yeah, but I feel like the league is although Liverpool, deservedly deserve to win the league, whatever. I feel like the league's been poor because Chelsea. I saw one stat where Chelsea, like in their last 9 games or something, I think they had won 1 or something.
Yeah, 1 in 9, and they were still 4th.
And they were still 4th.
Yeah.
But this could never happen years ago. If you win 1 out of 10 games, bro, you're like 12th, 13th, 14th.
Yeah,
but you still kept 4th. Which shows you how bad the rest of the league has been.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Agreed. I was saying the same thing. I'm saying, nah, it's because the league's more competitive. How's it more competitive when the gap between Arsenal and Liverpool is double figures? That's not what competitive looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look in the Italian league and you look at the table, yeah, and it's like that's a competitive league. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when the top 5 or 6 teams, yeah, are within a shout of winning the title, yeah, that's a competitive league, bro. Like the gap between Arsenal and Liverpool is pretty much the same gap between 1st and 5th in Italy, bro. That's the gap between Juventus and Inter, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the same between Arsenal and Liverpool, bro. Like 1 to 5 is the same gap between 1 to 2. A man are telling me that it's a competitive league. It can't be competitive.
I think that this year, like everyone's falling out. Do you know what I feel like as well? International football is burning people out. There's always a tournament, bro. Let the players rest, bro. Give them like at least 1 summer off, bro. Every year there's something in the summer. Remember back in the day, it was just World Cup, Euros. That's all it was.
Every 4 years for each of them. So it was every 2 years. That was it. Nothing.
The odd friendly here and there. Whereas now if it's not Euros League, it's a friendly. If it's not a friendly, it's Euro.
Yeah, it's even that stupid Nations League thing that they tried to make a competitive thing. Yeah,
it's like there's always something. So that's why players are getting injured, they're getting burned out. You can see like players look tired, bro, in certain games.
Yeah, but you say there's no summer tournament. There's a Club World Cup, bro. So that starts in June.
And I heard the P for that's mad. Like the winner gets 100 mil or something like that.
Yeah, crazy money. So everyone's gonna wanna do well in that, and it's a weird time, innit? It's almost like they've over commercialized football to the point where the product's gone down, but they're making more money. They've rinsed it.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Demand is high, man. Yeah.
They fully rinsed. They've rinsed the actual sport to the point where it's lost. It's lost what we all watched it for.
Have you heard about? I don't know if this is true though, but they can borrow 6 players. You know that for the Club World Cup.
I heard something like that. Something like that.
Can borrow 6 players from the Prem to jump.
Yeah, that don't play for Chelsea. Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna happen though. Because Chelsea say Saka. How do the club say yes or no?
Nah, because you know what it is, yeah. Like, because it's mad. Because I had a Premier League futsal team, yeah, that I owned, and it was the same with us. If we qualify for Champions League, we can take 6 players, yeah, from the league to represent us in the Champions League because the registration's not the same. So you can register players that play for other clubs to kind of represent your club because you were the only club representing England. So you could take players from all the other teams. Like so I'm familiar with it, but with professional football, yeah, with all the obligations and like the sponsorships and the brands that all these players have, it's a bit mad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit mad. I just can't see why that's even a rule in the first place. But like, I know, even though it's possible, I think a lot of teams will just not have it, bro. Because imagine Saka goes and kicks ball with Chelsea and he enjoys it and says, right, bro, you know what? I want to stay here. It's long. I can't lie.
But for the consumer, that'll be cold though. If you got Chelsea,
it'd be like an all-star game.
You got Saka, you got Bruno Fernandes,
and Salah, and all of them are in the same team.
Salah, that's cold though.
That'd be wavy.
But that means Chelsea are going to win something on paper for their team.
Yeah.
When technically it wasn't all their players.
But that's the thing though. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's always there's literally always the possibility that a player goes there and thinks, yo, this is cold. And then all of a sudden it's all uncomfortable now. Especially, man, imagine your best players go to Chelsea and win a trophy in the first tournament, and then it's all like, right, like this is all right, you know. Now that's long.
The thing is, they can start chatting to them on the side as well. Like, listen, you see your club over there. What will happen for you to leave? Because remember that's technically not you're not stealing the player. You're just talking to them while they're with your club. Yeah. So you can be doing whatever. Like, how much do you need? Like, what were you saying? Like,
yeah, 100%. Like, no, it's long. I can't lie. Like, I like the idea of it, yeah, in theory. But the reality is, I'm not trying to see none of my players playing for Chelsea.
Yeah, that works on Championship Manager.
Yeah, that's it. So I don't know. Yeah, Club World Cup thing is a foolishness. But man was saying earlier, yeah, as much as man talk about the amount of fixtures, yeah, these managers are not using their squads properly, bro. Because remember, like, we grew up in a 3 substitute era of football. Now they have 5. Yeah. So how you got 5 subs and you still haven't built a squad, yeah, that you can rotate players in and out?
Yeah, and you're still not using them because really and truly, every game you should be using them 5, bro.
Every single game,
especially if you're winning a game as well. If it's a 1-1, 0-0, I get it. But if it's like a 3-0, 4-0, or even a 2-0 and it's 85th minute, certain man can come off now. Even Arsenal, there's times where like we would play an FA Cup game or Carabao Cup game, and he's starting Martinelli. I'm like, why are you starting him?
Yeah.
Or he's bringing on Saka. Like, leave this brother on.
The game's won and they're bringing on Saka and Havertz.
Don't even bring him on. I don't even want to. If we lose on this round, I don't care. Just leave him off. Because what happens is you're going to burn man out for like the important games. I don't want to see him against Rochdale. Allow it, man. Yeah, leave him at home.
Wait, them ones are the worst, bruv. I remember Oli done a mad thing. I think it was, hey guys, what game was it, bruv? Man had Pogba playing, injured against some League One team, bro, on a dead pitch. And I was like, Oli, are you smoking drugs? Like, why is Pogba playing? Do you know what I said? Why is Pogba playing, bruv? Like, man, I want to see that. Man had to draw for Pogba and Zlatan against Preston and that. Bro, is man mad, bro? Bruv, I was losing my mind. Man said, hey, bruv, Pogba got hurt in that game as well. It was against Rochdale. Bro, like him and Zlatan, you know. Imagine man need to win and win the League Cup and you see Zlatan and Pogba, bro. We're 6-0 up, bro. Why are they playing?
But I think sometimes the manager tries to bring players on to get like confidence, match fitness. I get all that.
How can you get confidence against Rochdale, blood? You're Paul Pogba. You don't need confidence against Rochdale. Like, that's mental to me. That don't even make no sense. If you want to breed confidence, bring on one of the young G's from the academy. The 6-0 up.
I think that's what it should be as well. That in those kind of games, you should be trying to like. Remember how Arsenal, Wenger, you know, Arsenal Wenger. When Arsenal Wenger used to do it back day, when like the young kids used to just play all those games.
Yep.
And they'd just be badding up bare teams.
Until it got serious. Yeah.
Like, we used to bad teams up, bro. Like our reserve team, under 21s, was like everyone knew already. It's long, man. Like we could cruise through with that team until like the quarterfinals of most competitions.
Yeah.
Remember. But it's not the same anymore, Arsenal. It's not the same. But back in them days, we were cold, bro. I remember.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to look, yeah. Someone like Smith Rowe, you sold him. You sold Smith Rowe to Fulham, yeah. Like, even though, man, like him or not in Ketia, yeah, it's one of them ones where players like that, if you got 5 substitutions, yeah, there's absolutely no reason, yeah, for man having to play Marino up front. Obviously, he's scoring goals, but he's a centre mid, bro. Like, you're trying to tell me that you ain't got no strikers at the club because you let a man go from sitting on your bench to sitting on someone else's bench when you could have just had man there. He was happy to stay.
I think it's the money, though, isn't it? Like, Arsenal were trying to raise funds. You know, FFP, FFP, all that, yeah. So I think a lot of clubs are looking at that. And when it's homegrown players, it's like 100% because you didn't buy them for nothing. So it's just profit that we're selling them for. Do you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I feel like with Arsenal last season, the difference we had was we had more. The quality wasn't as good, but we had more depth. So we had Nketiah, we had Reece Nelson, we had Emil Smith-Rowe. Do you know what I'm saying?
But whereas, again, you let them 3 go and you didn't replace any of them.
It's mad. What we replaced Emil Smith-Rowe and Marino, but that's not like for like.
Yeah.
So I'm saying we didn't replace, and then Havertz was Nketiah-ish. Like, do you know what I'm saying? We didn't really replace.
But even Havertz was meant to be Xhaka's replacement, no?
Yeah, but I don't think. Nah, the reason why is because I don't like Havertz in midfield. I hate it when he plays there, bro.
I know he's awful, but he started there though.
I hate it when he plays there, bro, because I feel like he's good as a physical presence, like winning headers. He gets about the pitch, he tackles, but in terms of transitions of play, he's not the best on the ball.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So that's why I don't like him in there. Whereas up front, you can see how, although Arsenal fans have cussed Havertz all this time, when he's missing, you can see what he brings.
Yeah, facts.
Like, he's important, bro. He holds it up. Like, he brings people into play. He might miss a lot of chances, but he still gets in positions to get those chances.
But that's why I don't think he's your biggest problem. I think your biggest problem is that left side, bro, that keeps getting neglected, bro. You haven't had anyone on that left wing, again, since Aubameyang left when he was playing out there, bro. Like, who have you had on the left side that's contributing to goals? Martinelli had 1 season scoring goals under Emery and ain't really done nothing since, bro. The left wing is the problem. I don't think Havertz is the problem. If I was in charge of Arsenal, I'm sorting out that left side before I replace Kai Havertz up front, because Havertz can't do the midfield thing and he's on way too much money to be on the bench, blood.
Yeah. Do you see the thing with Arsenal? I feel like because the right side dominates so much, we get away with not having to do the left side. So you got Saka, and remember when it was Ben White, those two on that wing was nuts. Whereas Ben White's been injured, Saka's been injured as well. So you can see that the Arsenal style has been changed a little bit. We've had to go from that side with Martinelli, but it's a bit. You see, Martinelli, I feel like he's got, on paper, he's got attributes, but I don't think he's got the best football brain.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So he loses the ball a lot, or he tries to do things that to simplify it, bro. Where Saka on the other side, decision making most of the time is perfect, bro. If he has to pass it, pass it. If he has to shoot, do you know what I'm saying? Whereas we've lost that. So Arsenal's become a lot more like raw in terms of what we're doing. I feel like Trossard's still a good player. I feel like Arsenal have good players, but I feel like we have just had a lot of different parts of the machine missing at different times. So it hasn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like United, when Bruno's gone, it's a different team. Then you started getting used to Ahmad being in there.
Yeah, then he got
injured. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can see different parts of your team has. You know
facts. But this is where squad building becomes important, because Arteta's been there for 6 years, and it still looks like there's still loads of holes in the squad that need to be addressed. Obviously, your defense now is the least of your problems, but you spent money on Calafiori and then Lewis Skelly comes through and he's playing ahead of him. Do you know what I mean? So in hindsight, it seems like money wasted. Do you know what I'm saying? And then even the season before that, you bought Timber, he got injured. So the fact that you had Timber already and Ben White, who you mentioned before, had a good season the season before. So you didn't need to replace Ben White.
But the thing about Ben White is weird because Ben White is a centre back.
Yeah, he is, but he didn't do well.
He played in the right. No, Ben White played the right in the centre, but the problem is, remember, we had issues with Zinchenko at left back, and Tomiyasu right back used to keep getting injured. So it was Ben White by himself, really. Then we got rid of Holding, shot up the ship, but then obviously when Gabriel and Saliba came into the team, Ben White got pushed out, done well at right back. But at the same time, it's like Ben White is sick going forward, but if you isolate him on a one-on-one, sometimes he can be caught out. Whereas Timber, you're not catching him out on a one-on-one. He's a great 1v1 defender. So he has to play there. But I feel like football's changed because when you look at like the Ferguson era, brother, my man used to have like 4 strikers, bro.
Yeah, 100.
Like at one time, like, he didn't care. Like Sheridan, Solskjaer, York, Cole. Or Tevez, Rooney,
Ronaldo, Berbatov come in as well. Ronaldo. After that, we had Welbeck around Rooney and them kind of players.
Whereas now it's like a lot of football teams, they only have like 1 or 2. It's like because remember, a lot of men don't like to see back in the day. I feel like footballers are more humble then, as in like you're the starter. I don't mind sitting on the bench. Whereas now I think a lot of players are like, I need to start. Like I'm not happy being on the bench. So now you've got teams where like you have to shift the man because he's unhappy being this rotation player.
Yeah, but that's because you got scrubs here with 10 million Instagram followers. That's why. Do you know what I mean? So man overestimate their importance to the football teams, bro. Like this is just what it is. The game is completely different now, and it don't make sense because as a coach, if I know I've got 5 subs now as well, I'm making sure that my squad is packed, bro, because as soon as we get a comfortable lead, I'm resting my best players immediately. Like, because I know we got a game in 3 days.
Yeah.
In 3 days. So a lot of the time, these managers complain about like fixture congestion, but them man don't do themselves no favors because you shouldn't be weakening your squad. Like you lot went into this season, and Arteta come and said, we got the smallest squad in the league. It's like, bro, you're challenging for a title. Why would you handicap yourself like that? Like, why would you do that?
When he got rid of Emil Smith-Rowe and Nketiah, most Arsenal fans were like, Nketiah, but he's still a striker. He's not terrible. He might not be what you want, but he's not terrible. But Emil Smith-Rowe as a centre mid, like he can play in different positions. He can play as a number 10. He can play in that 3. And he's one of them people that he runs with the ball. He like dribble. He goes forward. He carries the ball. In terms of midfield, sometimes you need a man to carry the ball to open up space in other places. You know what I'm saying? He's key for that. I don't know, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to sell Emil Smith-Rowe, I'm looking at it like invest the money immediately in someone else. Don't keep it. Like, invest it. Because remember, you're Arsenal. You know you're going to want to go for the league. You're going to want to do something in the Champions League, FA Cup. That's 3 competitions at least. You can't keep playing the same 11 in all games, bro. You need to change it up. Look at Liverpool. Like in terms of their forward line.
Oh, bro, they've got the maddest forward line.
They've got Gakpo, Salah, Nunez, Diaz, Jota.
They can play Elliott in that line as well if they want.
Jones, you can play in that line. What's his name? Did I say Diaz already? Not Diaz, the one with the Nunez.
And they they got the Italian youth as well.
Chiesa
as well. That's about
7-8 man for 3 positions, bro.
Yeah, they can play. But that's why they're winning the league, bro, because they've got so much firepower.
That is mad. And if you're not winning the game, just bring someone on. Whereas Arsenal, if we're not playing well, it's mad, bro.
Yeah, like man say Chiesa's washed, but the other day they needed a goal. He came off the bench and got one. Do you know what I mean? So this is what it is in football, bro. It's like you need options, bro. And especially when, as a manager, you can change half your outfield players, you have to make sure that you stack the bench for any eventuality, bro.
Yeah. And also strikers are forward. They go through form, bro. So there might be a time when Diaz started the season, he was on fire, then he went quiet. You just drop him and you just bring on Gakpo in that position. And Gakpo starts firing. Like you got to change it up. And also, when a man looks at the bench and knows he might not start, man, play properly. There's only certain players that like the Bellinghams or the Sakas that know that I'm going to play every week and they still perform every week.
Bro,
That's a skill in itself, you know.
saying. Yeah, that's what man been saying earlier. Because with United, when we had our 4 strikers, Cole, York sharing them social, man knew even if they were playing well, they might get dropped.
It's mad.
You know them ones there. You know you might score a hat trick. And then next game, you're not starting because manager's rotating and you just had to firm it. That's what it was. So it keeps you on your toes because you know every week you're literally playing to start, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these man, unfortunately, because of image rights, because of certain man's wages and all of that, certain man, if they're on certain money, if they're fit, they're playing, innit? That's kind of where the game's gone. So it's like teams are picking itself now. It's not about form. It's not about who's playing well. More times it's about like for commercial reasons we have to play this player.
I think that's the problem with a lot of the younger players now. Like back in the day when the Wilshires broke into the Arsenal team, the Ramseys, the Welbecks, the what's my man, the Cleverleys, them players there, they were around pros, the older lot, but they didn't get the mad wages. They had to still prove themselves. So these players, and Welbeck will get dipped in, dipped out, dipped in, dipped out.
Yeah, them man didn't even get a locker, blood. You know them.
Them man just had their clothes packed in the middle on the floor.
Yeah, but them man didn't even have a locker, bro. You know them was there. Like this is what man is, bruv. Nah, like you're still changing with the youths, blood, and then you, like, bruv, man will see you outside and that.
Yeah, you get called up. Whereas now the youngsters, like, they get, as you said, they'll get like 2 million followers on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Instagram. They're getting maybe like 70 bags a week. So in their head, to stay focused, these men are still going raving in West End. They're buying bust-down chains. They're going Paris Fashion Week. Them man, they're wearing the baggy jeans with the flare at the bottom, with the jeans with the big laces. Them man are enjoying. Them man, like, they've completed football already. They don't need, remember, you've given me a 5-year contract. I'm on 70 bags a week. I have made it. I don't care about, like, so you can see a lot of them, like, I don't want to name any names, but like you can see certain man when they play, they're not even really playing like that.
Yeah, facts.
Because they're still getting paid. I'm going Paris Fashion Week next week, man. LV have invited me. It's mad.
Trust me, with the Jerry Halliwell space boots and that. Them man are out there with the Spice Girls boots, blood. I see them man there, you know.
They're enjoying, bro. I mean, you can't tell me nothing. I'm lit. I'm 21 or 20. I'm lit, bro. I have my brethren. I'm bringing my brethren with me. I'm the littest one in the, like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's very hard for me to stay focused because I'm still going to get paid at the end of this week. No one can tell me nothing. What are you telling me? That I'm not playing well. I'm still getting 70 bags a week, bro.
Yeah, facts. And that's what it is, bro. So it's hard. You can't really chat to these doddies by saying we want names. Bro, there's bare of them. You know who they are. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I have to rate players like Yamal, bro. But and also Barcelona, I rate them because they got my man on like 30 bags a week still. He's a youth man. And they're like, you ain't getting no more money because, bro, just play football, innit? You know what I'm saying? And he's mashing up the place.
You see that man there? They love the badge so much. It's not about the P. It's about the badge. Like, remember, 17 playing for Barca. That's unheard of, bro. Like, not unheard of, but like since Messi, like, a man, you're not playing in and out. You're playing every game. Like, you're a go-to player. Like, that's why I rate players like Yamal. I rate players like Bellingham. Bellingham is 21, I think. 21.
Yeah, he's 21. Yeah, he's not even 22.
But he's at Real. He's an integral part of their team. Every game he plays. But it's got to a point now, he don't even celebrate no more. You remember he used to do that one, yeah?
Yeah.
He scored a goal. I think it was like when they drew 4-4 in the Copa del Rey semi. Bro, he scored a goal to get them back into it. He scored another goal. He didn't even celebrate. He just ran off. He said, come on, like, we got to go back. Like,
man can't do that no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, it was all fun and games at the beginning, but now it's like you're there now, innit? Like, you might be 21, but when you're at a team like Real Madrid, like, you need to be impacting games every week, bro, because that place, one thing about Real Madrid, you're only as good as your last performance. That's the one thing I like, about that football club. Like, the standards don't slip, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They booed Cristiano Ronaldo, bro. This is how I know, that it's a serious football club, because them man are not on this credit in the bank. There's no credit in the bank, bro. Man have to pay your rent every single day, you know, at Real Madrid.
They booed Bell, bro, at one point in time. They
Come
booed
on, bro.
Benzema. It's mad, bro.
That's what, bro. Benzema was there like 10 years and they were
But,
onto him, bro. They don't care, bro. I rate that.
Because the thing, I was talking to someone about this the other day in terms of football, yeah?
Mm.
And we're talking about how Pep has made all these teams play a particular way of football, blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
And you talk about your Man United manager, because he, although you haven't got the personnel to play a particular way, he keeps playing a certain way.
Yeah, he's doing
And it's like, bro, and it's like, I get these new school managers want to play football, but sometimes you got to play with, it's that card, you got to play the hand you were dealt. You can't play blackjack or whatever if you haven't got, you can't play a certain way if you haven't got a blackjack waiting or a red jack to neutralize.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's just playing, whereas like, that's why I use Sab Allardyce as an example. Sab Allardyce would play long football if he has to, but when he had Campo, Okocha,
yeah, he weren't playing like
Giokayev, them men were playing good football because he had the players to play it. If you haven't got the players to play it, you need to revert, bro.
No, that's facts about Allardyce, you know, because everyone associates him with ball up to Kevin Davis, do you know what I mean? And then Nolan and that. But bro, when he had them ballers there, like bro, he had Okocha and them man sourcing, bro. And
they were forcing still.
They were playing.
Remember when Okocha flicked the ball over Lampard, Ray Parler's head?
Ray Parler's head, bro.
Yeah,
brother, I see this bread, like take Roy Keane and Paul Scholes' ankles with the same skill. He took them both out the game, bro. Okocha taking the piss against everyone's favorite Barclays players. Okocha embarrassed them.
Okocha was cold.
Every single one of them. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. You have to use the players that you got, bruv. Like man tell you, man, all the time. It's just like man, them, bro. Man, you might have to dress for the body you have, not the body you want, blood. You know them ones. And this is what it is. Certain man be wearing clothes that don't fit and that. You know what I'm saying?
Like an ex-man. You don't look like my man,
Yeah, you don't look like my man, bro. Do you know what I mean? You got designer clothes, you ain't got designer body, bruv. Man have to allow it. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why I rate Real Madrid, because I feel like Real Madrid are one of the last football teams that Ancelotti just says to them, man, go out and play, man. Like you can see it. Like there's no tactics over there, bro. Like there's just Vinny, Bellingham, Rodrigo. Yeah, just win me the game, man. Safe. All right, that's what the team talk. Thank you. Go out there.
100.
You can see them they just play football, bro. Even, but I don't know if you saw the Copa del Rey semi the other day, but they were losing. It was 1-1 at the 70th minute.
1 down or something like that.
But they don't losing 3-1 at I think it was 82nd minute. They scored 2 goals, bro. 2 bang bang, 3-3. then they scored again. Royal Sociedad 4-3. Then they scored again 93rd. Real Madrid are cold, bro. Like as in like there's a goal coming from somewhere, whether it's Bellingham, Vinny, Rodrigo, Rudiger, anyone scoring for their team, bro.
Yeah, but this is why I keep telling these guys, like honestly, these egotistical managers are ruining the game, because it's like these managers are making the game about them. Like, bro, if you've got the players, the players will win you the games, Like these managers are trying way too hard to prove that they're good managers. But it's like, just pick the right team and let these men play football, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Man, bro, listen, when I saw Pep play Bernardo Silva at left back, I was like, I'm sick of this. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know, bro. There's no reason in life to ever play Bernardo Silva left back. That's why when he gave away the penalty in the game, I was busted up, because I was like, bro, you played Bernardo at left back. Like, what were you trying to prove, blood?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that your brain should ever get to the point where it's like he is the guy that plays at left back.
I feel that Pep's very disrespectful. Like as a manager, I've seen a few too many times when he's just parred, man. I'm like, I don't like the way you par, man. Like the parring's raw. Like 1 week Cancelo was there, next minute they shipped him off. I'm like, raw, brother. This was like one of the best left backs in the league. Like man's doing outside of the foot, like assists, like from here to there. Next minute, Bayern Munich, get lost. KDB went from they're arguably one of the best midfielders in Premier League history to man even starting this brother no more. Get lost. Like, but he just want to make so much. You've forgotten how good KDB was, bro.
Yeah, but you know what it is with Pep, like the reason why you gotta understand the reason why Pep's been as successful as he is, is because he's ruthless. Man don't care. Bruv, listen, if you're not playing well, he's like, fuck you, blood. Because it's about Pep, bro. It's the Pep show. It always is. And this is why, it's like the one thing I'd say, yeah, when you look at managers like Carlo, managers like Sir Ferguson, and even to a certain degree Jose Mourinho, yeah, you don't really get players that hate them. You know them ones. There's bare man that hate Pep because the bare man that hate him because it's like, bro, Pep will be your best friend until he don't need you no more. Then, bro, man say that he don't even talk to man. When he'll see you at training and not talk to you, blood. He's sending the coach to talk to you. You're not even talking to you.
Yeah, Eto'o said that as well, that he got rid of Eto'o. And remember, he won the treble. He's the first player in it to win the treble at Barca one season.
Both teams and then go in and win
the treble again. Ibrahimovic don't like him either.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yaya Toure don't like him. Said that put Jojo man on that. Said he's racist. He don't like Africans and that. There's a bag of players that don't like this brother.
I don't think he respects me because what Yaya Toure done at City was insane. And you just kind of went like, he didn't do nothing like, I'll move. Because you can see the respect, there are different respect between Yaya and David Silva. You can see the difference of how he treated both players, bro. Because David Silva was like a legend at the club, like great send-off. Yaya just disappeared one day. You're like, where's this brother?
And then he was switching because he never got a birthday cake. Remember them saying that, bro, listen, brother, he had Yaya Toure playing centre-back as well, bro. That's what people forget. He had him playing centre-back, bro.
At Barca. Imagine Yaya Toure at City at Barca doing the same thing. Because he didn't really allow him to do that. He used him as like a DM there. Like, as in, no, you stay here. It's like, you didn't realize how good this brother. Remember, most people didn't realize how good Yaya was until he got to City. More like, hold on, what? Like the goals, the runs, like. I remember he looked like he was playing in that first gear. Remember, he used to pull the shirt sleeves over his hands like he was cold.
Yeah, bro.
And then man would just start running, and at the Blues beat 5 man, bang, bottom corner. Like what? Yaya's one of my favorite players.
He was a madman, and Pep just didn't like, man, and that's what I mean. Is he's a weird manager, innit? It's like I appreciate what he's done in the game, but like there's something off key about Pep Guardiola, bro. There's something mad off key about it.
Remember, Grealish at Aston Villa was cold.
Yeah, he deaded off Grealish, man.
And he just got Grealish like passing the ball backwards. I get Grealish became more intelligent as a player, yes, but he lost the spark of like taking man on. Like you don't take man on no more.
Yeah, but the thing is, when he played for Carsley for England, Grealish batted up Ireland, scored the bad boy goal, was playing in the free row in the 10, and he was running past players. He looked like old Grealish, so it's not like he's lost it. He ain't lost it, but Pep he stifles creativity in it. Like he doesn't allow you to be creative. Like that's not his thing, because his thing is, it's about low risk football and for him to be in control of everything. Like he controls where the pass goes. Like it's almost like he wants to control the game with a control pad on the side, bro. He's dead. Like that's what a lot of modern managers are like.
You see him on the sidelines doing that?
Yeah, bro, it's mad, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Bro, it's crazy. A lot of them do it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We see Maresca was his number 2. He's at Chelsea now. Cole Palmer don't look like the same player he was last season. Some people are saying, like, it's not the manager. But, bro, I'm telling you, when you're not playing with freedom, it doesn't matter what position you're playing in. You lose something, bro.
But I feel like the problem with Chelsea is that Chelsea as a whole, on paper, Chelsea have the best team in the league, on paper. Their team is ridiculous. When you break their team down, it's ridiculous, bro. But
if everyone's fit,
if everyone's fit, but even when everyone's fit, I don't feel like everyone's firing, bro. Because really and truly, that team should be firing. They should be at least competing for like a league. Like they should be pushing Arsenal and City and Liverpool. But they're not. Like you're looking at the team, you're like, bro, there's too much talent in this team for you to be doing this. So I thought it's a weird one over there, bro. Like it's a very weird one. I don't get it. Because Pedro Neto, Madueke,
bro, and and obviously Phoenix is gone, but they got Cole, they got flipping Jackson, Sancho, they got Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo.
Come on, bro. That team on paper is insane, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But they play with the handbrake on. It's a handbrake thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like the way you man were kicking ball 2 seasons ago, when you had Ben White overlapping Saka on the right-hand side and you were mashing down teams like 5-0 and that. Like, and then that football evaporated and now you man are doing set-piece FC, corner boys and that.
I feel like it's just a lot of... I feel like the way we started this season was mad as well. We came into the season thinking, then we got the red card in the first game, and you're like, what? Then the second game, another red card. You're like, wait, what's going on here? City game, red card. I said, Jesus Christ, blood. It was raw, bro. Like as an Arsenal fan, you're trying to like keep pace, but it's just something keeps happening every week for a period of time. You're like, nah, there's something going on here, bro. Then injuries. It's just not been our season, bro. Then even the one where the whole front line just got injured, bro.
Yeah, that was mad. But then at the same time, you have to look at the way that your manager's managing the squad, because man is seeing hamstring injuries. Another one, Gabriel now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, why are you not rotating these players? I get that Gabriel is a quality player, yeah, but it's like, brother, you've got Gabriel, you've got Saliba, you've got Calafiori, who's a centre back, yeah. You've got Timber, yeah, who can play centre back and full back as well. Like, you've got a bag of man that can play centre back. Why can't you rotate your centre backs, bro? Especially in games where it could be 2-0 up and take off a defender. Why not?
I know, but more times it's weird though. With football, I never understood that they never rest centre backs. Never. Like, even
but our team, we do.
No, I'm saying, but if you look at Ferdinand Vidic, you look about like centre backs never get taken off or never get rested, because remember, a lot of the time with centre backs, they've got to spring into action. It's like keepers, but they're not always in the game. They just got to keep moving and keep warm. Whereas midfielders, whatever, they're always sprinting. They're always running onto a ball. Or I get what you're saying though, but
we're in the 5 sub era now, bro. With United, we play a 3 centre backs, and most games 2 of our centre backs get rotated, because why not? It's like, bro, it is, to me, they're still outfield players, bro. And especially when it's players like that are vital to your team, you can't even risk it, bro. Because when you're defending, you could fuck around, jump up for a header, then just land funny, your ankle's gone, and now you're out for 3 weeks, blood. Like, football's mad like that. More times man get injured, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, but I think with United, number one, your centre-backs are a lot older. So you've got Maguire.
Maguire won't start. Delit's kind of young though. Delit's still what, mid-20s or something.
Nah, there's not. If he's mid-20s,
Delit debuted at 16, you know.
He debuted at 11, blood. If he's
25, bro, I think Delit is mid-20s because he debuted at like 16. He was a captain of Ajax.
Was it Ajax?
Yeah.
But
he's 25.
The way you play, yeah, your defenders are on 100 every game, bro. They're like, I see them man running, last ditch FC over there. So you got to take, but them man are 70 minutes. Them man are knackered.
No, I hear it.
They need potassium, bro.
No, I hear it.
And
now you man play a mid-block, so it's different. So your defenders don't do as much running as us. I get it, but it's one of them ones where, like, when you know man are vital for your team, man have to rotate these players, bro. Like, there's no way Gabriel and Saliba should be starting and finishing every single game when you know how important they are. Now, that's crazy, bro. Especially with Arteta, he likes his centre-backs to defend wide areas as well. So sometimes you might see Gabriel as the last player having to shut down the right wing or the left wing, their right wing, your left wing. And it's like, bro, them man due a hamstring to bust. But when you got Jesus, Havertz, and Saka all pretty much injured, it's like, bro, it's a lack of rotation. It has to be. It's got to be a lack of rotation, because it's not like you man are a relentlessly attacking team, bro. Like, you're not creating bare chances now. Arsenal winning games by the odd goal.
I think it's next season in the summer, like, the hierarchy has to have seen what's going on, and they've got to start spending. Like, we've got to get like at least 3-4 players in for me, because we got a lot of man. I think Partey and Jorginho's contract, I think, is up this summer, and then I think Trossard's is the season after, and I think 27 is Saliba, Gabriel, Saka, and someone else's contract up. So I feel like this is this point where we're going to see. I want to keep Partey. I think Partey is good, personally. Even Jorginho, I'll keep Jorginho. Because I feel like, as you said, with 5 subs, that's the man that can do a job.
Yeah. You absolutely need a squad.
Yeah.
But the problem is the wages, bro.
The wages and FFP and all that, or like whatever it's called. Yeah, I think that's the issue. Because the problem is, as your squad gets better, like even Arsenal's squad, I feel like, remember the season we finished 5th, and then the next season we challenged for the league, and no one expected it. It was mad. I don't know if you remember that, yeah? And a lot of players were on low wages then, because no one knew them.
Yeah.
Whereas after that season, people started sniffing around your Odegaards, your Martinellis, your Salibas. So now Arsenal has to start offering contracts. And now your wage bill has gone from a young 30k a week to 70 or 110 a week or 90 a week. So it's adding up on all the players, because now Gabriel deserves a good wage. Saliba deserves a good wage. Timber deserves a good wage. Odegaard deserves a good wage. Saka, Martin, like, it's mad. It just starts climbing. And also, as agents, when you look at Havertz coming in, you're like, Havertz, how much? 260 or 250. My client works for your club
closer to 300. It's like 270 or something stupid like that. And Jesus
now,
on a big bag as well.
If you're an agent for a Saka, or you're an agent for like an Odegaard, you're like,
you want
hold
300 now if you're Saka. What?
You can't be offering man 260 and I'm getting 110. So now that's a problem you create, that when you give people a certain wage, other players are going to look at the wage and be like, no, I deserve that. I deserve a better wage. Why go on?
But this is why United need to get rid of certain man. And this is why I said, guys, like when man are saying, the owners are doing it to save money and they're being cheap. It's not just about saving money. It's about restoring parity in the dressing room. Because if you're on the highest money, you have to be the highest performers. Because if you're not, then it starts to cause unrest, because then you get other men asking for money.
But your wage bill in United is insane, bro.
But it's improved a lot because we got rid of Rashford, we got rid of Anthony. So now, like our top earners, our highest earners are probably they're on around similar to what you man's is on. Do you know what I'm saying? So
you're still thinking, you're still paying part of some of these wages, though, innit? Like,
yeah, but not a lot of it though. Rashford and Anthony are gone.
But but I don't think bettors are paying 100% of his wages. You're still paying some.
No, it's not 100%, but we'll be only paying like 100 grand of that or something like that. So that's not too bad. Rashford as well. Rashford was on 300, bro.
Yeah, Sancho was on like 350 or something like that.
Nah, he wasn't. He was on 250, and we're only paying 125 of that now. So,
but then you got Bruno's on a high wage.
Yeah, Bruno's just got a new deal. Bruno's one of our highest earners. He's on 300, or he might be on 300 or 310 or something. Either way, Bruno Havertz is on 280. So
Maguire's high. I remember looking
Maguire's
at
Maguire's on 190. Yeah,
Lindelof was on like something like
110 or something. Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? That adds up, bro. Shaw is on
what? Oh, it does. But look, you've got Odegaard on 240. You've got Rice on 240, you've got Jesus on 265, and Havertz on 280, bro. So Havertz is on more than all of our players, apart from remaining at the club, apart from Cass and Bruno. He's on more than all of them. Do you know what I mean? And so is Jesus. So it's one of them ones where your wage bill, considering what these men are doing, like your two highest earners are not performing. Jesus ain't performing at a level of 265. No way, bro. And Havertz ain't performing at a level of 280. Havertz is performing at a level of 180. You get it? Yeah. Like Jesus is never fit. So between Jesus and Havertz, that's over $500,000 a week, that you could have maybe got. You could have got 3 better players on the same salary, bro.
But I think this summer they've got to get rid of quite a few men. I feel like Zinni's got to go. I feel like Jesus has to go. I like Jesus, but like
but no one's taking Jesus on that money. Who's giving him 265, bro? Unless he goes to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, true. I hear that. But I'm just saying, like, what needs to happen to these men? I mean, to be fair, Jesus can. I feel like maybe he can get one more chance. As in, because we saw when he was fit for those last games before he got injured, he was firing, but that's not enough, bro. Like you manage to be able to depend on you, innit? We can't depend on you, like, because you're always injured, bro. When he came from City, remember that I think the season that Arsenal done well, we got Zinni and Jesus from City, and I think them man had both had a point to prove. So that season, them man were on smoke, as in like they were doing their thing. But then Zinni kept costing us in certain games, like isolated against Salah. Salah's roasting, man, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
So I feel like Zinni for me is not even a left back. I feel like Zinni is a midfielder. Like in that free, I think Zinni would do well to play in a free. In midfield,
he's a midfielder, but so is Lewis Skelly, bro. The difference is, Lewis Skelly, has got the IC3 genetics, blood, so he ain't gonna get moved to like that. That's just what it is, bro. Trust me, bruv. Zinchenko's a freedom fighter, blood. I'm telling you, that's what he is, bro. Man's a politician, bro. That's why man's getting cooked up in the place, bro. I swear down, like that's the difference because they're both midfielders. He's just not athletic enough to do the job.
I feel like Zinchenko just switches off. The times I watch him, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You can see he switches off. So he's just not there. He's not present, bro. It's like, bro, like he just does dumb things sometimes. But like as a player, like going forward, he's better than defending. But that's the problem. When you get players like that, the team talk of the next manager, the manager, opposition manager is single. That's the single him out. That's the wing you hit. And from the time you hear that, it's long.
No, facts. No, it's nothing but facts, man. But yo, you lot run up these lights, man, and let's hit this 500. What are you saying for Tottenham and Chelsea tonight, bruv? Before we wrap up, what's your predictions for this game?
I don't know, because both teams are not in good form. But I feel like Tottenham have. You know what? I feel like both teams don't know their best team. That's the problem. Tottenham don't know their best team. Because I feel like Maddison, a lot of the time, drops into midfield. And now you're getting onto the midfielders haven't got the space they need to operate because you're here.
Yeah, no, facts. But the manager's using Maddison deeper in the team now because Kulusevski has kind of been excelling in the more advanced area. Like, I don't know why he don't just play Kulu on the right. I guess he prefers the pace out wide, innit, of Brennan Johnson and that. So I think the manager's kind of caused his own problems there. For me, Maddison is still best in the number 10, higher up.
100%. But there's a point in time where Brennan Johnson was scoring every game.
Yeah.
And then you just dropped him. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I can't like it. But the problem is where Brennan Johnson plays is where Kulusevski plays, and that's Kulusevski's best position. So now you're choosing. It's kind of like.
And Kulusevski's a better footballer than him, but Brennan Johnson has the pace and
he's scoring the goals.
Yeah, and he scores goals. Yeah.
And you can't play Kulusevski in the number 10 because you can't. He's better on the wing. So what do you play Brennan Johnson in number 10? Is he creative enough? I feel like Tottenham have got players, and for example, even Son. I feel like Son is sick, but
he's a central player now. I don't think he's a winger no more.
And he's not a striker either. I don't think he's. Do you know what I'm saying? So you've got a lot of players that two-man play in the same position. So like, who do I play? But Kulusevski's a bigger player than Brendan Johnson, so I don't want to upset Kulusevski, so I've got to play him. But Brendan Johnson's scoring more. Do you know what I'm saying? Maddison,
so then you end up dropping an extra midfielder to try and accommodate everything.
Yeah. It's cool.
And that's what it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know what, this game could go either way in terms of how it's gonna go, because defensively Chelsea look a bit shaky, and defensively Tottenham always look shaky. So if both teams attack well today, bro, I could see both teams scoring goals, and it could be a super open game. Do you know what I mean? Or it could be a super shit game. Like, it could be either. It really depends on what Chelsea turn up, because we know what Spurs are gonna be. Spurs are gonna be awful defensively, and they're gonna try and attack. We know they're gonna do that. So, I think it could be both teams score 2-2. I wouldn't even be surprised. Do you know what I'm saying? Both teams to score and a draw. But I think we're gonna see some goals today. I hope.
I think the last game. I remember the last game was a high scoring game. I remember.
What was the score of the last game, guys?
I'm thinking of the game where Thingy got sent off when Romero gave a penalty.
Romero was that against Chelsea when he yeah, bro, I remember that game, but I didn't. 4-3. It was 4-3.
Yeah, he fouled Fernandez or something like Enzo for the penalty or something.
Yes, it was 4-3. It was 4-3. So it could be a mad game like that still.
But that's when Palmer was on form though.
Yeah, and he hasn't been for a minute, bro.
Been on form for a minute, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's gonna be interesting, man. But people, you know what to do. Run up the lights. Bro, what YouTube channel do you want to redirect the traffic to? Like, because I was looking for the YouTube channel, because you got your own separate one, haven't you?
Yeah, I got one separate one, but I think maybe because I haven't posted in time, maybe you can't find it. Maybe I don't know, but it's
that's
there.
Fine.
It's Marvin Abbey UK. I'll send you the link though.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'll look for it now. Hold on, because and what you're going to be posting more.
I'm going to start to. Yeah. I'm going to. gonna try and do more football stuff, get into this space. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, because I like football, like it's just something I do anyway. The man does it every day in a group chat. Do you know what I'm saying? So even man, I told you about the time a man was saying that Salah's a better player than Bell. I'm like, no, man. There's no.
Yeah, them man
way,
are smoking rice blood
no
when
way,
man are
bro.
saying stuff like that, bro.
Because I was saying in my Prem 11 team, there's a difference between the longevity argument and the who I'd want in my team on a
Yeah,
one.
man ain't on this longevity thing. I'll be real, yeah. My thing is, yeah, on their day, yeah, who do you want in your team? I ain't hearing this longevity. Man, don't care about longevity, bro.
Right?
Like, listen, in 2 years, Ronaldinho showed me enough, yeah, that I don't need to see 10 years of it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need to see 10 years of it.
You're picking man on form. Who would you pick? For me, like I saw players like Hazard be unplayable. Like you couldn't defend him. Put 4 players on him. Hazard's just drifting and doing what he's doing. Ronaldo, you couldn't mark him. Bale, they got to a point for Tottenham where you could not mark Bale, bro. Before he got brought to Madrid, but Bale was slapping 30-yarders.
Yeah.
He was, but top bins,
free kicks, everything.
But if he got an inch in front of you, Bell is gone. I saw him rip Ferdinand. I saw him rip players, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas Salah, like against Everton yesterday, you saw they kind of marked him at the game. Against PSG, you saw him marked at the game. Timber, I've seen Timber mark him at the game. Like you can see, Salah's a great player, but he's not unplayable. You can, do you know what I'm saying? If you get a good left back against him, you can. Like I've seen Tomiyasu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Silence him. Whereas Hazard, Bale, Ronaldo, you're not silencing these man, bro. It's the inevitable coming at some point in time, bro.
Yeah, certain man are just unplayable. You know them, and Bale was one of those guys. Like you couldn't stop him because he had too many weapons. That's why when man want to talk about Gareth Bale, I'm laughing, bro. Like I'm laughing. It's like, bro, man don't understand how dangerous this youth was. Do you know what I'm saying?
I remember he came out of nowhere. He was a left back.
Bro, he was a left back,
no one even knew he could do that.
And then he was left wing, then he was right wing, and then in his final season, they played him in a free role in the middle, and he was just picking up the ball on the half turn and shooting from 30 yards in the top corner, bro. I remember he bagged one goal. I think it was against West Ham, yeah, in his final season, and he just received the ball, yeah, on the half turn, just took a touch out his feet and just went raps.
And that game he scored 2. I remember the first one was bad, but that one he hit the post in it and went in.
Yeah, bro.
But I think I was on radio that day, yeah, and I remember seeing. It got to a point where he was doing what Henry was doing and Ronaldo was doing. Yeah. Remember in the league, every Saturday you'd check Henry 1, Henry 2, cool. And this story. There's certain people that every week they will score, yeah.
Yeah, you saw the score and you knew
it was. Bro. And they all started doing that, but any game, like at some point in time, he was doing something in that game.
Yeah.
But he had to go. If he didn't go Tottenham, I mean Real Madrid, the season after that, it would have been nuts. He was taking the league for a joke, bro.
Nah, that Bale goal, bruv. Listen, brother, man. You man, remember, bruv, Gareth Bale fell on the floor, yeah, got up here, said, yo, run me the ball, just turned, one touch out his foot, and just wrapped it. Side netting, bro.
Even the goal against Stoke, remember when someone like
the volley thing,
they just volleyed it top corner, man just done that. Like, remember?
Nasty, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, Bale. Bro, man can't chat to Gareth Bale. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why when man are trying to compare other guys, bro, understand that like he could do what he wanted when he wanted. That is the difference. Yeah, you see the top players, them man can do whatever they want when they want, and no one can stop it, bro. Like you never hear about man getting locked up by no one. There's no lockup.
Yeah, that's the difference. It's just true what you said. There's a difference, bro. Like the top players, when they play. And when they want to play, you see Ronaldo can be missing for 80 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll just be like, hold on 1 sec, 2, 1, assist, like it's mad. Henry, same thing. Henry will just run. Like, remember, you got to look at players. When players talk and they tell you they're petrified of a man. John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, Carragher, like the night before Arsenal game, sleepless night, bro. I look at the tunnel and I see Henry, I'm like, it's going to be a long day today. Hazard, long day. Ronaldo, long day. Bale, long day. Salah could be a long day, but it depends on who's marking him.
If you don't get a pen, you might be good.
Even against Inter Milan, Bill, remember, he ripped Mike
Bruv,
on.
he retired Mycon, bro.
Bang, in off the post. He done it 3 times in a row.
Bro, you know what the maddest thing about that is, yeah? Man was saying Mycon was one of the best fullbacks in the world, yeah? 2-2s, yeah? It's like, bro, it ruined man's whole reputation. One game, you know?
He got ripped, bro.
One game ruined man's whole reputation from being one of the best fullbacks in the world.
But I saw
to
Zanetti chasing man like that. You remember the Buster Rhymes video? Put your hands on my arm. Remember? I saw a man chasing man like Buster Rhymes, bro.
Nah, bro, it's crazy, bro. Nah, it's nasty, man. Nah, that's what I mean, bro. You had to be there, bro. That's all I'm saying. You had to be there, man. A lot
of man don't do the eye test no more. A lot of man does the new gen of football scores, it's a stat. It's like, no, remember, stats will make you think Hazard weren't that good. The eye test is letting you know he's one of the best players to ever play in the Prem, bro. But unfortunately, stats don't mirror, because they'll look at Salah's stats and Hazard's stats, and they'll be like, nah, Salah's way better. I'm like, bro, I'm an Arsenal fan. This brother used to mock man. Remember the time he made Kachoni?
Coquelin, bro, he Beybladed man, bro.
He man do the spin. Man done this, you know. I've never seen a man try and stop someone and do a backflip.
Nah, it was nasty. Man got the Beyblade thing, bro. I swear down. Nah, bro, remember when we had them? Remember when man used to have the spinners where you put the thing inside, you pull the thing and it starts spinning, bro? Bro, I swear down, bro. That's what he done to Coquelin, you know.
He made Coquelin do the spinneroonie. I thought it was Booker T, bro.
It was nasty, bro. And the thing is, yeah, it's like, the worst thing is Coquelin was trying to, you know, when man try to stay on their feet and it's just looking mad clumsy.
I play football. Bro, I've never seen brother. No one's ever made me do that. I don't understand how it happens to this day.
Mental.
How did you do
that? No, but the worst thing is, not only did he do that, but the man scored at the end. So when you score at the end, that means that clip lives forever.
It's a highlight,
you know the one? Because if man never scored, that's not a highlight.
Yeah.
It's not a highlight. But when man score after that, that means that man are going to be wheeling that up 10 years from now again. Even 10 years from this day, man will still see that goal, bro.
And man, you know what I'm saying? Has up like that.
Yeah, nasty. That's what I mean. You had to beat it. Like, there's no players now in this league right now that have the same kind of fear factor as any of the players that man mentioned, where you know that if they're on it, that game's done.
Yeah, it's mad.
There's no players like that.
It's true that in the league, like, you got to look up, there are very good players in the league, but there's not man in the league that can single-handedly destroy a team when they want to. Yeah. Like, single-handedly. Like, I think Salah's the closest in the league to that.
Yep.
And we've seen him be quiet. But remember, as I said to you, Hazard, remember the goal against Liverpool where he's taking the ball in the wing, he's dummied, man, cut in, gone into the box, gone that way, and just banged it bottom corner. He just slid on his knees.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Single-handedly, even against Tottenham the time when it was like Tottenham could have won the league.
I swear he whipped that top corner in it the first time one. Whips. Hey.
And I think he said someone got him vexed that game. He said someone said something to him at half time or something like that. He was like, swear, wait, watch. He said that he made sure, like, he came out at half time because Tottenham fans were chatting rubbish to him, and he wanted to make sure they didn't want. He said he didn't want him to win the league. He didn't care if it was Chelsea weren't going to win. He's like, I didn't want you to win the league.
Yeah, he was nasty, bro. That first time finish, bro, like finesse, top corner, bro. Stanch. Yeah, different levels of ballers, people. You get me? So I found the channel. Do you know what I mean? So it's there, man. The link is in the title. You lot make sure you subscribe to that, blood. I just see you got an interview with Mike Rashid, blood. Later.
Yeah, come on. That's time ago.
I know.
That's my guy, man.
Simeon's, because that's at Simeon's jam, innit? I just see it. Yeah. I mean, Chisel, my guy, blood. So you get me? So yeah, man. Man's gonna watch that, bro. I'm gonna watch that later still, blood. When man's on the treadmill later, bro. So man's gonna watch that. So you lot, make sure you subscribe to Marv's channel, man. More content coming out on that, people. You got anything coming up that you want to let them know about?
Do you know what? No, not even, you know. Like, obviously, me and Rant are going to be doing this a bit more often. Definitely. Love for having me on as well. I appreciate it, bro. Certain man that's gone weird, man, with their channels and whatever. It's like, bro, it's all love, man. Whatever it is.
Yeah, 100.
So I'm going to be doing this more. I'm going to be doing some more football content. Obviously, I'm going to be putting stuff on that YouTube now as well. Like, I've got vlogs I need to drop on there. I went Link Up TV as well for Saturday today. So we had an interesting convo on that about man are trying to tell me R. Kelly's better than Michael Jackson, bro.
At what? You know what was there? What are you
They were
talking
there
about?
on a talent level. R. Kelly's better than Michael Jackson. That's what the man was saying. They were saying because R. Kelly writes all his own songs and does
And
all
writes
that.
for other people, which is true. Do you know what I'm saying? And people did write for Michael Jackson. However, R. Kelly even wrote for Michael Jackson. Do you know what I'm saying?
But MJ though, bro. Like
Michael Jackson, bro. Like, end of story. You know them was there. Like, it's
I
like,
like.
come on, bro. You know what man say more talented than that? That's cool, bro. Listen, he might be more versatile, but bro, what Michael Jackson was good at, yeah, he was so good at it that it's like, who cares?
It's nuts, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Do you know what I'm saying?
He had man in Poland, 6'4" man fainting at his concerts, bro. Like man lifted up value with them, man. Like to take them out. Like, man said, "Oh, Michael."
Bro, I'm telling you see what them young G's are calling aura now. Michael Jackson used to step out on stage and not say nothing for 10 minutes.
Do you know what's mad? If MJ had an Instagram, it would be nuts.
Yeah, bro, it's
He'd
crazy.
have like 7 billion followers, bro. Like it would be nuts, bro. He'll crash the whole app, bro.
Yeah, bro, these men don't understand. Michael Jackson used to stand on stage with the one curl, yeah, blowing in the wind, blood. The one curl, blood, in the front of man's head, yeah.
And say nothing, bro. And just chill like that.
Bro.
But a grown man are fainting, bro.
Nah,
grown man. Michael,
Nah, them man don't know, man.
It's mad.
Michael
could never come out anywhere by himself, ever.
No,
like, ever, bro.
The bro had to shut down places to leave his house.
Bro.
Do you know like that? Like, man had to shut down the whole shopping center to go shopping. Man. Do you know what I mean? Like, man don't know. Like, there's no one that's lived since him that knows anywhere near what man had to go through. Like,
no one's ever going to be that famous again, bro.
Ever. Never. And he done that before socials. Do you know how good you have to be for everyone to know you? Yeah,
who you are
before socials.
They said they went to like a village or something, or somewhere in China or something like that, where no one really goes to. And they said the only two names they knew were Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. They didn't know anyone else. They knew Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. That's how big them man were, bro.
There you go.
Like they transcended their
their respective genres and whatever. Yeah, different. Nah, bro, it's a different thing, man. So yeah, you look out for that. That's gonna be jokes, man. Make sure you sub to the channel. The channel's the link to the channel's in the title. We're watching the Spurs and Tottenham game as well, people. So man's gonna redirect to that. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys back here